Hello, guys. We have been through a lot of troubles, and this episode hopefully will give you a short sight about what we have been through. As you know, we have been with concentration issues. We have been fighting for months with these concentration issues, and the most recently lack of concentration was due to success. All right, some kind of success. Uh, at this time, I'm not 100% sure if we made a video about people needing to be prepared not only for failure but also success. But reality was we were not prepared for success. We gathered uh, almost 500,000 views in 3 days in one of our videos that had all the knowledge that we have gathered for more than 20 videos that we have made in our niche. And it was a lot of joy. It was a lot of feedback received. It was some kind of fulfillment and realization to have that kind of video made by us, but at the same time, it shook us in a way that we haven't been shook for a long time. We thought we were stable, but that event made change completely how we were from a stability point of view. So right now, but still on that time, so we completely lost ourselves in that feedback, and we were not ready to have that success at that time. And if we will ever have such success, I'm not sure if we are gonna be able to deal with it. It messes with your head, it messes with your body, and people should be also thinking in what to do when they are successful, because one of the things that happen is sometimes to lack to start lacking hunger. You get less hunger for whatever you want, and that also happened to us. You kind of feel with your belly full, and that is dangerous. So it's also important to be prepared for success, and we are not doing our job on that manner, and we should do it. But then, after such a tasteful event, we got the opposite, which is a strike on our video. Our video is striked because despite the video is transformative, the company behind those clips, the creation of those clips, didn't like our success, didn't like the shine that we took away from their original videos, and they took us down. And they took us down, and the niche channel was growing madly. We achieved almost 4,000 hours in 3 days. We gathered 100,000 views. It was bananas. It was incredible, and we got striked, and the growth stopped immediately. Immediately. Next day, 0 subscribers. Next day, almost no views. All right. So this is the situation. All right. It was like bananas. It was mind blowing because that was our strategy to grow. Join to trendy events, do our transformation, and put it out there for people to consume it. And what happened? That was efficient. That was efficient. We didn't have to put too much work. Despite this doesn't mean that we didn't put a lot of work, but we didn't have to put that much work. And this was something that we could afford somehow in our lives. But what happens? What happens that with this strike, we got to understand a little bit more about what is the YouTube community and what is the creator's perspective and what is the content owner's perspective as well. And we kind of understand and accept the strike. It was very tough to accept it at first, but after meditating a little bit about it, it makes a lot of sense to get striked because we were actually taking away shine from their fights. We were showing some of the best bits of the fight of the event, and despite it was about 30 seconds, we sum it up very well, and that's why we got a buttload of views, right? Because we did a very good job at summarizing the event in 30 seconds. And that's what we have been doing. But we can only go so far. Because if we continued growing, sooner or later these strikes would be appearing, and it's better to have these strikes right now than having these strikes in the future, because there is a lot that we can learn from getting striked early. And what we have learned was that we have to respect the owner's content, and if you want to be guaranteed to be successfully on the long term with no strikes, the best you can do is to create original content. There is no turnaround. If you want to be strike proof, you have to be creating original content. And if you look from a YouTube perspective, it makes a lot of sense to make creators create original content. Just look at Netflix. Netflix, for instance, it started the way it started. It started with the clips that and the movies that and animes that it started, but over time, it has improved its productions. It has improved its movies. It has improved its series. Just look at Squid Game. Squid Game. Massive global success. Massive global success. And this Squid Game is a Netflix production. And this is what YouTube wants. YouTube wants their creators to create great content so they can sell on YouTube Originals or whatever that be. YouTube wants creators to create value by themselves. This is what will make and makes YouTube special. A strong community, a community of values. And this was the lessons that we took away from getting striked, and it was insightful, but at the same time it was it was bittersweet, because it was the realization that the strategy that we have created initially wasn't sustainable. And wasn't sustainable because sooner or later we will continue to get strikes and we will have a channel termination. So in order to fight this, we had to redefine our strategy, and that's how more problems came into place. But let's discuss that in the next episode.